How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another breaking Nintendo news. In today's video, we are actually going to look at something extremely interesting and controversial because recently, Nintendo's president Shuntaro Furukawa has come forward and given his thoughts on censorship in video games. So guys, with that being said, the article that we are going to be taking a look at today comes from exclusivelygames.com, and it is titled, Nintendo says censoring games is bad for the industry. It starts by saying censorship significantly inhibits diversity. They prefer to leave the regulation to the ESRB, and parental controls and good parenting replace censorship. At Nintendo's annual general meeting of shareholders, President Shuntaro Furukawa had some words for the recent trend of censorship in games, such as those by Sony. When asked about how Nintendo intended to handle the matter, Furukawa responded that content regulation for third-party titles was better left to rating agencies like the ESRB or CERO. He went on to say that arbitrary gatekeeping of games, as in not driven by market forces, was ultimately harmful to the industry as a whole. And since Twitter is notorious for censorship itself, here is the full text of Furukawa's response as well as the question. About the content regulation, on other platforms there are cases of restrictions applied independently of CERO and other third-party organizations. What does Nintendo do? Nintendo, as do third parties and their software, applies for an objective rating from third-party organizations prior to release. If platform-holding companies choose arbitrarily, the diversity and fairness in game software would be significantly inhibited. We provide parental controls that can be used to apply limits. Compare this quote to the one below on the same subject by the president of Sony Japan, Atsushi Morita, as shared by One Angry Gamer. Regarding the regulation of the depiction of content, it's simply a matter of matching global standards. As for the freedom of expression, we have to think about what might be unpleasant for children and shield them from those things while also thinking and assessing ways to find a balance for that expression. So basically guys, what Nintendo is saying is that they are not going to censor games just because they're worried about kids getting exposed to it. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to make a game where Mario has a Glock and he goes around capping people, but that doesn't mean that they are going to stop their creative freedom just because they're worried about the rating it could get. And honestly, under Furukawa, I definitely believe that this is the right direction to go in. However guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.